What you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
How much is this?
I have no earthly idea.
There's a guy that keeps appearing on my stream. His name's Chill Murray. All right. Chill Murray spends his whole day talking about Phil.
Hey, what up? It's your boy. And man, I don't know if you guys caught my stream last night. We got to see Phil talk a lot of that good game about ProJared. And I think we all got triggered in the community. Phil talking about, I love my wife, snort. I raise my right hand. I'm not gonna look for the clip. Nah, Phil's being ridiculous, dude. Just trashing how other people live their lives. Because he's so in denial and has a big ego about his own lifestyle. So, yeah. Yesterday, Phil was, what was he doing? Reacting to June the King's video about ProJared. You know? You already know. Remember? The tweet that lit the world on fire, bro? I'm sorry. I'll never get over how Phil was just stroking his own stuff over getting 4,000 likes on a tweet. Making fun of somebody else, dude. It was amazing. So we all already knew Phil's trying to take advantage of ProJared for, you know, clickbait and views and stuff. It's Phil. He doesn't care about ProJared. He just knows he did a tweet that got him a lot of likes. So yeah. Oh, this is what happened. Phil tried to upload the videos and I guess he got them yellow dollar signs chucked at his ass, baby. Yeah, so Phil, he sat here and had a little bitch fit about it when I'm sitting here laughing my ass off because it's all he deserves in life. Like, I'm kind of like, what am I? Like, I guess I do react content if I'm streaming, I guess. You could call it reaction content. But I do commentary and stuff. So, like, I'm familiar with the yellow dollar signs. Limited ads, baby. Yep, I know what that is, baby, you know? But Phil doesn't. And that's why he's always pretending and stepping around shit like he's actually a nice, good, decent human being. When he's just a begging bitch. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm sorry I rambled too much, guys. This was awesome.
Oh yeah, they went very well. Both streams had good attendance, had good support. People like that content. We actually gained a significant amount of new subs over there, as well as over a dozen new members a couple of days, which is good. That is excellent. It's showing growth. It's showing interest in the content, and I'm very happy. I'm learning as I move along what works and what doesn't. I'm also learning a lot of stuff about YouTube. Let's put it that way. Topics is YouTube and its practices. We're going to talk about this because in regards to DSP Reacts, this is going to be very important for the future of the channel. And I feel that we do need to talk about it today so you guys know exactly what's going on with the new channel and what to expect in the future. But the other piece of...
What? No way, bro. Any subs that Phil is getting are like, you know, hang-alongs from his DSP gaming channel. You know, the slowest dents that aren't quick to push their wheelchairs over to DSP Reacts. And the members, come on, bro. I already know those are his usual whales. Like, dude, a theory that I have, and I think a couple other people have, is the way he got gifted memberships yesterday was pretty much email or OIC pretty much making up for Phil for not coming through for his February membership goal, snort.
FYI, the next show will be Saturday of next week. Why not Friday like we did the last 2 weeks? Because this Friday is a new game release, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. And as I've explained to you guys, definitely the new releases take priority. And I'm thinking, moving forward, DSP versus the internet should be a show we do on Saturdays. It makes more sense, so that way it doesn't interfere with Friday releases. Okay, so...
Bro, this is one of those times where I wish I can put my hands through the internet and they pop out of Phil's laptop and I can choke him to death. Bro, I'm gonna play Wolong Dynasty. New games take priority, snort. I watch this guy every day. Last year, I saw him talk shit about Soulslike's games. Like, bro, if it isn't made by FromSoft and it tries to do a Dark Souls formula, Phil is too entitled to play. I'm a real gamer, snort. I beg for money, and I only play FromSoft games because other Soulslikes, Like, bro, I have the clips to prove it. He pissed me off when he said this.
This is excellent. Okay. One final quick question, and then we're going to take a break. This question is from Bill Profit, and he says, why do you only focus on From Software games? There's many companies out there trying their hand at Soullikes. Steel Rising is a decent game. If anything, it's worth a try, especially on Game Pass. I'm just saying to give them a chance. All games always have a good story to tell. I love FromSoft, and I've beaten Elden Ring. That's my first Souls-like game I even beat. Keep up the awesome work. I think you just said it. You just explained it as well as you possibly could, because it's a Souls-like. It's exactly right. It's a Souls-like. For me, if I want to play a Soulsborne game, I will play a Soulsborne game. I'll play Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3, Demon Souls, all right, or Bloodborne, or Sekiro, or Elden Ring. There's a ton of these. Okay, there's a ton of these games. And, for example, I own Elden Ring, and I told you guys I absolutely want to do a New Game Plus run for when they release DLCs, because you know they're releasing DLCs. Don't fool yourself, even though they haven't announced it yet. They're absolutely working on them. It sold so much, they absolutely want to make tons of money on this game. It would be stupid if they didn't. All right, so I need to do a New Game Plus run to at least get a character build working or whatever, so when this DLC comes out, I'm in shape to get to it. All right, so in the last month, I'm not kidding you, there were 3 Souls-likes that had come out. All right, I remember 2 of them. One's Thymesia, and one was the Steel Rising. There was actually a third, all right, but I remember those 2. Now, why should I play the knockoff? The game that you know is inferior, the game that you know will not live up to the quality of FromSoft. It may be a little different, it may have something unique here or there, it's a little interesting, but it's not FromSoft. Why play the knockoff when you can play the real? I just never understood that. And people are like, you missed Mortal Shell, and you missed, Code Vein, and you missed this and that. And I'm like, okay, so what happened that was absolutely must play in those games that I missed out on? Right? How many of those Souls-likes are Game of the Year contenders? They are pale comparisons to the real games. So why care? Right? Just being honest. I'm not going to play a bunch of knockoffs when I know the real games are there and they're better. I'll just play them. FYI, the next show will be Saturday of next week. Why not Friday like we did the last 2 weeks? Because this Friday is a new game release, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. And as I've explained to you guys, definitely the new releases take priority. And I'm thinking, moving forward, DSP versus the internet should be a show we do on Saturdays. It makes more sense, so that way it doesn't interfere with Friday releases. Okay, so...
You see what I mean? Phil's literally a walking contradiction, bro. He is. If the word contradiction could put on a pair of pajama pants and a little t-shirt and click start stream, it's Phil. Alright, let's go into him talking about how he reacted to him watching June the King's video about ProJared, dude.
Coming week, and then Saturdays moving forward. Fair enough? Okay. Then, yesterday, which was also really cool, we did a full day-long React event over on DSP Reacts. I reacted to the 90-minute long documentary. It was called Lies, Deception, and ProJared, the story ProJared by June the King. It was fascinating. Didn't know much about ProJared at all. I didn't know what kind of content he really made. I didn't know about his full history with Screw Attack. I had no idea he was fired from Screw Attack. It was very interesting. Hear that story and what happened and how basically this guy did everything right in regards to his YouTube channel and his business, and pretty much arguably did everything wrong in his personal life to basically line himself up for massive failure. It's not shocking to hear of what happened to him with the stuff that he was doing behind the scenes. And, you know, the thing is, you hear all this stuff on the internet, and I heard all these rumors and all these different takes, and after watching the documentary, the guy definitely did some wrong stuff. At the same time, I definitely feel like, man, was he railroaded for shit that just was not fair. That tends to do. And you gotta wonder how much of that was a concerted effort. How much were people ganging up on him on purpose to try to cancel him because they just didn't like him for various reasons, as opposed to actually having valid reasons to hate him. Man, what a story. But it was so interesting, all right? That 90-minute react turned into 4.5 hours.
It amazes me how Phil's just able to retcon history in his head. I will never forget that tweet, Phil. That's gonna live forever, baby boy. The guy sat here and pretty much joined the bandwagon on Twitter of making fun of ProJared. Because ProJared, he talked a smidge of shit about Phil. So you know, Phil already had a grudge against ProJared. Oh man, let's keep going, dude.
Generally great time, you know? I think everyone who was there was enjoying themselves, right? And then I upload the videos, and here's what happens. So what did I upload? There's 5 parts to the ProJared documentary React. So 5 reacting parts, Feasting with the King, and the Q&A, vlog at the end of the show. So all those get uploaded, okay? Every single part of my reacting to the ProJared documentary was immediately auto-flagged and demonetized. So I'm not talking, just the part that maybe had some risque photos in it, or just the part where maybe I'm ranting about marriage and I'm swearing like a sailor. No, every part. Now, if you go back and you watch the documentary, which I'm sure many of you have, there's 1,000 views on part 1 already, and it just uploaded last night, you'll see that, especially in the early parts of the documentary, there's absolutely, positively nothing risque at all. It's just the history of ProJared. It's, what he was doing his content before he got popular as a solo guy. You know, his content on the internet, they're working for Screw Attack and stuff like that. There's absolutely nothing at all risque in that first video, and I would argue even in the second video. It's not until maybe the third video that it starts showing that stupid picture of him dressed up like one of the sailors from Sailor Moon, and or the later parts where you can get all the accusations of underage pictures and blah blah blah. So how is it that YouTube's algorithm is running on these videos and auto flagging and demonetizing them? Now here's the other the other videos that I uploaded, the Feasting with the King and the post ProJared Q&A video, did not get demonetized. They're fine. So there's something in the content of the React videos that YouTube's algorithm is auto flagging and saying not fit for ads. That doesn't make sense. What is it? Right? Again, I could argue, if you want to say the video with his photos in it or whatever, okay, that's like 2 of the videos, 2 of the 5, if you watch them, I did not swear in the first few minutes of each video on purpose to make sure that it wouldn't get demonetized for that, okay? So I don't know what's going on. So, I actually reached out to June the King overnight, the maker of the documentary. And I said, hey, I'm just curious. Did your documentary on ProJared get demonetized? Because my React did. And he says, no, it didn't. He says, actually, the one video that I did recently that got demonetized was his Nostalgia Critic / Channel Awesome documentary.
Dude, this is weird. I can't come up with a theory almost. Because I'm not I'm not lying. But it's very sus. I think Phil's lying. I think he's lying about getting demonetized. It's like him doing a petty beg for DSP reacts and not DSP gaming, How he cries wolf on DSP gaming. That's what he's trying to pull over there, I feel like. Because I actually talked to June the King today. A little bit on Twitter. And he didn't. You know, I could confirm that he didn't copyright Phil or anything like that. And June, his video isn't demonetized. So it had to be something Phil did. It really did. I don't know. Hopefully the AI robots on YouTube got caught of him doing scams and deceptive practices or something. I don't know. I'm so glad he got the yellow dollar signs. That's what we all deal with. I deal with that a lot. I be fighting off like up to 20 a stream, or you know, a video, maybe not 20 a video. I don't have to fight any video. But you know, the streams, I can't really check if the things I'm watching are copyright, but I have a better clue than Phil. You know? So no, it had to be like something Phil did.
And I was like, now that's bullshit. Did you know that's one of his longest documentaries ever? He probably put more effort into that one than most of the documentaries he's ever done, and that's the one he got demonetized for. That's bullshit. Imagine working on something for like a month, putting tons of time and effort into it, putting it out on YouTube, and then being told you can't make money on it for no valid reason.
Nah, shut the hell up, Phil. You literally don't edit a single scene. Like, bro, I've not. The only time Phil has edited anything is whenever he clicks stop recording, so he could beg for money. You know, before he uploads the final video to YouTube. That's the extent of the editing Phil's ever did. He would never be able to relate to, like, even me, dude. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Is a professional level documentaries. Why would he get demonetized, right? Anyway, so he's saying no, his documentary on ProJared is fully monetized. He says sometimes what he actually does for his documentaries, he uploads them, you know, privately, and then waits for the algorithm to run. And he says, yes, sometimes they do actually get auto flagged, and then he submits it for review. He waits for the review to complete, and most of the time, once the review is complete, it gets monetized, and then he makes it public. So there you go. And it's funny because some people have actually said yesterday, here, some people are leaving comments on the videos on DSP Reacts, and they're saying, man, I don't like this. Phil always uploaded everything immediately. Always. Why is it now that he's spacing out his uploads over the week? I want all the content today. He did 5.5 hours of reacting. Well, excuse me, 4.5 hours of reacting. I want that all right now so I can watch it on demand. I'm serious. Like, I'm getting comments like that. It's like, so you can't have it both ways. You get people who complain if I upload everything at once that I'm flooding their inbox. And DSP Reacts is a new channel. And the feedback I got was spread out the videos, make digestible portions, name them appropriately so they're kind of enticing because they have names that you know what's the content of that video, and space it out so you don't flood our inboxes. That way we have a channel that has new content every day based on the streams you're doing. And now I'm getting the opposite feedback. Oh no, we don't like that. We want you to go back to your old style where you just flood everyone's inbox with a bunch of videos. Because just think of it this way. If I did that, yesterday there would have been, just think of it, all 5 parts of the ProJared React, the Feasting with the King, and the Q&A video. There would have been 7 videos on DSP Reacts yesterday, flooding everyone's inboxes. Doing it this way, okay?
He's lying. Phil's lying. Ain't nobody said this to him. Nobody said this. And then Phil cherry picks his comments. So it's like, what, 3 comments, bro? Not even 500 views. Like, no, come on. Let's go, Phil. Let's look at both of his DSP Reacts. Like, look, this one has 3 comments. Oh, no, that's the one we just looked at. That's my bad. Ah, shut up, Phil. This one has 9 comments, bro. Dude, I don't see anybody telling Phil, oh, why, Phil? Why are you breaking these videos up into 8 parts? No one's doing that to him, bro. What is he talking about? Yo, this denthead, I just caught this. This denthead actually called Phil out. Bro, he got the most likes out of all 9 comments on this video. I'm not even kidding. This shit's funny. Hold on. I'm dead. Look. Hey DSP, I'm not a fan of uploading one part of you streams a day. I think it makes the content way too disconnected to stay engaged. And it does, bro. Imagine taking one, oh my god, feels so stupid, bro. Hold on. Imagine taking 1 day of content, whether it's like 2 hours, 6 hours, and you take that content and you try to spread it over like 7 days. And you're expecting people to stay engaged. That didn't actually know what's up, dog.
The way that I've done it and made it digestible and split it up, there's 2 a day. 2 videos a day. What makes more sense for someone who's a casual watcher of YouTube? You want a couple videos a day. That's what everyone tells me. That's how all the YouTubers do it that are successful. They do a couple videos a day. They don't go crazy. They don't flood. Right? So, I don't know. I really am getting conflicting feedback. And it makes me wonder. Is it just that I can't please everyone all the time? Or is it that, you know, I'm in a situation where there is no perfect way to do it? Who do I cater to? I don't know. Anyway, this is my first long-form react on the channel, and we're trying it out this way. But anyway, think of it this way. If I had uploaded all those videos yesterday, every single video would have been demonetized, and I would have made nothing on the entirety of the react. Now, as is, part 1...
But Phil doesn't get it. This is hilarious. Phil doesn't get it, bro. He doesn't get the meta, bro. Oh my god. This reaction channel is so fucking garbage and dead. Like, dude, most YouTubers that react to things, they're focusing on one thing, Phil. Or like 2 things a day. So say like, this is what Twitch streamers do. They'll stream, you know, probably 6 hours. During that 6 hours, they might play some games. They might just sit there and chat. And then they'll probably watch some shit and react to it, dude. And if they know they had a fire reaction, they'll rip part of that stream and upload it to YouTube. Like, it isn't like, Jackass versus the internet. I watch 8 different things, and then he splits it into 8 parts over 7 fucking days. Like, no. Dog. Oh my god. This is horrible. Most people, they'll stream, and they'll either timestamp it, whatever they need to do. But they'll rip part of those streams that they can make a video from and upload them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Phil doesn't understand. He's like stuck in 2009, homie.
If you're watching part 1 of my react to the June the King documentary from yesterday, I make nothing on it. You shouldn't see any ads, because according to YouTube, taking a look here, according to YouTube, they think that, you know, it's not suitable for ads, under review. And who knows how long it'll take. In my experience, when you submit a video under review, it could take 24 hours. Sometimes it takes 5 days. The last time I submitted one for review, it took 5 days for someone to look at it. Because they look at a lot of factors, like how many views you get on your channel, you know, longevity of your channel, things like that. So, being that this is a relatively new channel that I just started uploading to regularly, you know, in the last couple of weeks, and it's been defunct for over a year, chances are I'm not high on their priority list. They could take days and days. So, with the fact that I'm uploading 1 video a day, my hope is that by like day 3, some of these videos have been reviewed, and I'll be able to at least make some ad revenue on these. Maybe not, but it's weird. It really is weird to me, right? That the actual raw documentary from June the King is not demonetized, but my reacts are, but all I'm doing is adding commentary over the same video that's not demonetized. So how does that make any sense?
Alright, I'm done, guys. What did we learn today? Phil's a dumbass. He doesn't know how to react to content. And he doesn't know what kind of content he should be reacting to. And that's one of the fatal flaws. He's leaning on his dumbass ditheads to give him all his ideas. And it's Phil, the king of the dents. So, I don't really know. Like I've always said, this channel's dead on arrival. And it's like we're watching a zombie keep coming back to life or something, bro. I'm done. I gotta take my son to school work. To school to work. Ooh, damn. The last dab got me too high. I gotta take my son to school. I gotta fucking go to bed early, and I had a long day at work. Phil irritated me today. I'm done. This guy sucks. Boo! Tomato, tomato. Alright, yeah. Hey, Monday afternoon, I'm gonna stream. So hopefully I catch you guys in the Bacon Social Club. I appreciate you all if you stuck it through this stupid, mediocre video I made, man. Alright, love you, homies. Peace.
You complete my butthole. I need you, Villa. You complete my butthole. I need you, Villa. Put baby on. I need you, Villa. In between his folds. Villa. Hot piece of man meat. Stay on top, Daddy. Hot piece of man meat. Because when you're on top, hot piece of man meat. We can enjoy being on the bottom. Oh, Philip, if I could lick your beard, I would.